Hello, dear friend. Thank you for joining me together today in this teaching. My name again is Obaji Agbiji, and I'm always delighted to have you right here spend this special moment with me. I'll be teaching you today on the topic choose to believe. Choose to believe. Walking by faith or in disbelief or unbelief is a choice with great benefits, but also with great consequences, depending on the divide where you belong, whether in belief, which means walking by faith, or walking in unbelief, which has very dire consequences. The life of faith is a beautiful life, friend, and therefore, it is my prayer for you that you will choose to believe. If ever you've been living in unbelief, that from this moment you will begin to walk by faith in your life. See, the life of faith takes you beyond the limitations of what is called impossibilities. The life of faith takes you to a higher realm of life, which gives you peace of mind. It does not place you in a false world where you imagine the things are going to be right and in the end you will be completely disappointed. No. It brings you to the place of miracles every day of your life. And that's why I'm right here with you in this special space to share with you this moment why it's so important to choose to believe. Turn with me to Gospel according to John chapter 20 and verses 24 to 29. I'll be reading from the Passion Translation of the Bible. One of the 12 wasn't present when Jesus appeared to them. It was Thomas, whose nickname was the twin. So the disciples informed him, "We have seen the Lord with our own eyes." This is supposed to be good news. But it wasn't for Thomas. Still unconvinced, Thomas replied, "There's no way I'm going to believe this unless I personally see the wounds of the nails in his hands, touch them with my finger, and put my hand into the wound of his side where he was pierced." Then 8 days later, Thomas and all the others were in the house together. And even though all the doors were locked, Jesus suddenly stood before them. "Peace to you," Jesus said. Then looking into Thomas' eyes, he said, "Put your finger here in the wounds of my hands. Here, put your hand into my wounded side and see for yourself." Thomas, don't give in to your doubts any longer. Just believe. Then the words spilled out of his heart. "You are my Lord. You are my God." Jesus replied, "Thomas, now that you've seen me, you believe. But there are those who have never seen me with their eyes, but have believed in me with their hearts. And they will be blessed even more." I already told you, friend, that what you believe or disbelieve is purely and squarely a matter of your own choice. Doubt and unbelief aren't things that the devil puts or imposes on you like a blanket that is placed on you on a cold night. God has given us minds. And with our minds, we are faced with choices every day, making decisions. It's for this singular reason why you are a human being with the power of choice. You may choose to believe or disbelieve. Unbelief in some quarters looks like an intelligent display. It looks like being sound in the mind to doubt and engage and raise questions. The unfortunate thing is that seeming display of intelligence keeps you in a very perilous situation. How do I mean? The same as what happened to Thomas. He thought he was smart, he was brilliant, he was sound in his mind. He can't just take anything at the surface, he must interrogate it. Make no mistake, there are some things in life you've got to interrogate them. But the matters of revelation, matters of God's self-disclosure to his people is a matter of faith. There are no two ways about that. You can't contest with God. You can't subject God to a laboratory. The word of revelation is a revelation. It has to be received with the humility of heart, not with an intelligent arrogance, as you may say it. Thomas said something you should never forget. The words spilled out of his mouth. He couldn't control them anymore. That's the problem with unbelief. At the time you got to discover, they say, oh, I was wrong. I didn't know it was true. I just wanted some evidence. But that would be too late. There is no blessing. There is no intelligence in unbelief. There's nothing good in unbelief. Well, you may tell me it's not Thomas' fault. Seeing is believing. There's nothing like seeing is believing. Seeing is believing is not the truth. Because there are a lot of things you believe that you will never see. And you believe them. There are things you will never see, but you've got to believe them. And that is so true in actual life. 1 Peter chapter 1 verse 8 says, whom God having not seen, ye love, in whom though now ye see him not, ye believe, ye rejoice with joy unspeakable and full of glory. You've never seen God. You will never see him. But you have to believe in God. Because God loses nothing if you don't believe in him. But you lose everything. I've read books people wrote in the state of unbelief. Those books are still in the market. But they got to know better and wrote a second book to counter what they had written. People are still reading the old book and have not read the new book that was written to counter that wrong information that was passed on. Academics are not void of lenses. They write on the basis of what they know. Science is still based on what people know. And that's why theories are changed. Things are upgraded in the course of time. Editions are published to make them new editions, updated editions. Because human beings write and speak on the basis of what they know at a given time. Even though they speak authoritatively and persuasive. Some researches are commissioned. And people engage in those researches to make money, not because they believe in what they are putting out there. And some of the things they write out there are made up. They are not true. And sad enough, some people are shocked that you believe what they say, even when they know that those things are false. And they will say, it will take a fool to believe what I'm saying. Have you not heard that again and again? I want you to choose to believe from this moment. There are benefits that you derive when you believe. Jesus said to Thomas, because you've seen, now you believe. But there are people who have not seen, yet they believe, and they are even blessed even more. The Passion Translation makes it very interesting. Jesus responded, Thomas, now that you have seen me, you believe. But there are those who have never seen me with their eyes, but have believed in me and their hearts, and they will be blessed even more. They'll be blessed even more. Believing, friend, elevates you to a blessed state and qualifies you for even more blessings, greater volumes of blessings. when you make a choice to believe that Jesus is alive and your faith is established in what he has accomplished for you on the cross, Jesus calls you a blessed man, a blessed woman. Friend, you are blessed because you believe. And to be blessed means you have come to the place of endless possibilities, limitless possibilities, empowered in a unique way to prosper in everything that you do. That's the place belief takes you onto. I want you to know, friend, that even if your situation does not seem to have changed from when you became a believer, it's not yet over. Even if everything around you looks negative, I want you to be encouraged to choose to believe that Jesus is alive, well and at home in your life, to take you to the place he has designed. If Jesus conquered death and gave you the keys of the kingdom, you have nothing to worry about, and nothing has the power to conquer you. You must choose to believe then to have the door of good success open to you perpetually for the rest of your life. You've got to stand on the word of God. You have received power in believing to an increased measure of prosperity in your life. And that's why the choice to live in unbelief is a choice that is dangerous to you. Choose to believe, no matter how terrible that illness is in your life. Choose to believe, no matter the financial crisis in which you are. Choose to believe, no matter how much danger lurks around you. God ushers you to a realm of possibilities when you walk by faith, which is the same as believing in what God has spoken to you about your life, revealed in scriptures, and your personal experience of God. It's just for you to choose today to turn to another page of your life, from the page of unbelief to the page of belief and faith. I believe this message has blessed your heart. Send me an email. Put a call through and call me. And let's share together what bothers you. And I will be most delighted to answer your questions, but also to spend time to pray with you. I believe your life has come to a turning point, and I can't wait to hear your testimony. God bless you and God keep you. Look forward to seeing me again. I am always looking forward to seeing you again. Thank you and God bless you.